Hi, my name is Maggie and I'm from Impressions Crafts. I've been running my business now for 15 years. It's a small family-run business in the south of Cheshire. We have a large craft shop. We sell all sorts of beading and jewellery supplies. I have a passion for making jewellery. I love working with the Lucite style flower beads, and we make thousands and thousands of angels and have been doing so for the last few years. We've been bringing to Hochanda lots of lovely beading kits, jewellery for necklaces and bracelets and earrings. And we also bring a wide range of angels and accessories, beading accessories like bookmarks. We also have our range of laser cut sun catchers and mobiles, all the lovely crafty beads. Hope you can tune into my shows, and looking forward to seeing you on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Emma.
And I'm Pam.
And we're from Quilters Trading Post. We've been open since 2007, so we're coming up to 10 years now.
We started our business in Cambridge, really, with a long arm quilting machine. We decided we wanted to make a proper business of it, so we bought a shop in this area. We soon grew out of that because we became successful, and we bought a school, and now we're in the school.
We have 4 parts to our business. We have the quilting service, we run workshops, we sell patchwork and quilting threads, fabrics and notions, and we do patterns and books. That's our newest thing, and our favourite being our crafters carry-all.
We've really enjoyed being on Hochanda. It's made us famous, really. We've got lots of people who now come into the shop and tell us that they've seen us, and that they've enjoyed the demonstrations, and they've watched us over and over again.
Make sure you don't miss our shows here on Hochanda.
Well, hello there. Very good morning to you. 7 o'clock, bright and early on a Saturday morning. Right, what we've got in store for you, we have got some fabulous stencils. Now, these are coming from Oakwood Archer. We've got Craft Treat. We've also got Dress My Craft as well. We're going to have the lovely Jo Channon talking to us and demonstrating on video throughout the hour as well. So let's have a look what we've got here to start with, because we've got some 6x6 stencils for you. I really do like these. Look at these, fabulous. You've got that crackle design in there. You've got marble, you've got stone, and you've got camouflage as well. Very, very useful indeed. Do you know, whether you're doing your canvases, whether you want them as backgrounds for your cards, whether you're doing your home decor, these are going to come in very, very useful indeed. £12.99, that's all it is as well for all 4 of them. There's a £3 saving. And we have got some samples to show you as well, which is fantastic. Item number 633847. I'll just show you these first. One of them is actually missing. We've just got 3 here, but I've got some samples at the back as well. So you can see you've got your crackle there. There you've got your stone effect. That's really nice. And there's your marble. Very, very effective. And of course, you can use lots of different mediums through these stencils as well. So we've got a card here. I believe this is probably done by Jo. I don't know. I'm not certain. But I know Jo's probably done quite a few of the samples. That is a really lovely effect, isn't it? So use your texture paste, use your inks, use your sprays, use whatever mediums you like, actually. Just trace through as well if you want to. You could do that as well, just using a pen and following the lines of the crackle. You could also work that design. That's really nice, very effective, very colourful. So do take advantage of the £3 saving, just £12.99 for all 4 of those. I'm sure you can see lots and lots of ways you're going to be able to use those. Now, we do have more for you as well, because we've got another bundle of 4. Now, this is lovely. You've got your rose effect here, or the rose set. Again, a set of 4, so a little bit more floral, of course, which is very, very pretty. I really like these as well. In fact, you've got something for all sorts of reasons here. I can see these used on furniture as well. Beautiful designs. Very nice small detail in this as well, with the little thorns and the stems on the roses there as well. You've got the leaves as well as the flower heads. That one that you're looking at just there would work very nicely in the corner of a table or on a chest of drawers or something as well. Do like the bloom and grow as well, the tree. And that little triple set of the rosebuds there, that is really, really effective if you want to do an overall background. Isn't that gorgeous? Really pretty. Right, let's just show you 1 or 2 samples as well. I do believe we've got Jo on the phone as well. We're going to be talking to her. Jo, are you there? Is she there? Oh, maybe she's not there. Maybe she's not. We thought she was, but she will be, I'm sure, in a second. While we wait for her, we will just be showing what we've got here. Oh, I think she is there. We're just having a little bit of a difficulty getting that connection. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the little rosebuds on there. That is a really lovely stencil. Jo, are you there?
I am.
Oh, she's there. Hooray! How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, 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 good. Right, Jo, we've got some amazing stencils.
They are fantastic, yeah. But it's the price. Incredible price.
It's what, sorry?
Just 1 second.
It is an incredible price, if that's what you said.
Hello, sorry, yes. Is that better?
Well, I don't know if it's your end or our end, but you're very quiet in the studio.
Right. Well, the price on these shows is the name is fantastic for the show because it is a spectacular. Some of the designs, the prices are incredible.
They are really, really useful stencils. And as you say, Jo, the price there, on this set again, £3 saving, £12.99, even at full price at £15.99, exceptional value for 4 6x6 stencils. Jo, did you do all the samples?
I did, yes. Yes.
They're
yeah,
really
they're
lovely. I love this
quite
box. Beautiful. I absolutely adore those little rosebuds on the top of the box there. It looks so effective.
Now this box is an old chocolate box that my friend Elaine gave me, and it was bright red like a faux velvet.
I'm having a look inside. Oh.
Yep.
There is actually chocolates in there. I thought it felt quite heavy. There's something in there. I don't know if you've refilled that.
Yeah. Please don't eat those, really, because I think they're like 10 years old.
I could feel there was something in there. I thought there's no way there's still chocolates in there. There must be something else. I thought perhaps you'd put a little secret little book or journal inside there.
That's still chocolate.
That is really, really effective. Jo, we're having one or two difficulties with the phone line, so we're going to say thank you and goodbye. Sorry to get rid of you so quickly. We don't mean to have to do that, but we're having a few issues. We want to get to VT as soon as we can as well, but thank you so much for joining us. Just lovely to hear you saying good morning to us this morning.
It is. It's lovely. And I'm back in the studio on Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yes.
Fabulous. We shall look forward to that. Thank you, Jo. Right, I'm going to continue down the counter and we'll be back with the videos, of course, and your demonstrations very, very soon. Right, lovely Jo there. Now then, you're already shopping ahead for the next bundle. I'm not surprised. Again, you've got a whole collection of stencils here. Really, really useful. Again, if you like your mixed media, if you like your journaling, these are going to be perfect. Again, your home decor, your canvases, whatever you want, you can use. And of course, with stencils, you can emboss with them as well. So run them through your die cutting machine. £12.99 is going to get you another 4 6x6 stencils. You've got scratches, you've got wood, you've got the half-tone circles and the distressed. Really, really useful. Like these a lot. I really do like these. Again, use all those different mediums. Now, we've just got the one sample here, but you can see just by looking at the stencils themselves how useful they're going to be. Ah, look at that frog in there, as I don't know where that's come from. Somebody probably recognises that, must have been on a previous show perhaps. But it's the background that we're looking at here. Really, really nice indeed. 761065 is the item number. And again, £12.99. You're saving £3 on this bundle as well. Do not miss out on bargains here, because every saving adds up, doesn't it? Great prices without it, but it really does add up. Right, some more stencils for you here. Another set of 4. You've got your sentiments here. Always nice to have the option of those sentiments. And here you can pick out certain words if you wanted. If you just wanted to use maybe from the one we're looking at there, maybe just have just heal the past. Live the present. You don't have to have the whole lot, just the word dream you could use. Of course, in its entirety, you can use that as well. You've got the flowers and the butterfly. Another very pretty floral one here as well. Love that font. Life is beautiful and there is so much to smile about. Do you know, that is true. That really is true. It might seem dull and dark on some days, but there's always something to smile about. Let's have a look at the other two. Down at the bottom, we've got the secret ingredient is always love. So again there, you could just take out certain words or use the whole thing in its entirety. And then you've got the best memories are made when gathered around the table. Do you know, I like that. Not enough people do that, do they? Sit around the table and eat together. I know it's a bit difficult at the minute when we're supposed to be keeping our distance, but when everything gets back how it should be, start sitting around the table and all eating together. There's one of the wonderful samples there as well. Really, really nice. Love that. £12.99 again, £3 saving, item number 511049. Now we've gone from 6x6s, we're moving up to A4 now. Dress My Craft. Now these are beautiful as well, very intricate, lovely, lovely designs. Now these are half price as well, just £9.98. You're saving £10 here. Item number 759853. So you've got the two A4 stencils, Flower Lane and Delicate Flourishes. Now you've got a lot on one stencil here, so you can use the different sections. Perhaps Flower Path or Flower Lane, you want to use it in its entirety, but you could pick out single items there, single flowers and a little bit of detail. The other stencil that we've got there, the Delicate Flourishes, you've got sort of various designs on one sheet. So that's another one for me that screams out for decorating your home decor pieces, your little bits of furniture, your coffee tables, your chest of drawers, because you've got pieces that will work as a focal point, bits maybe in a corner, bits that maybe just run down the edge of something. But of course it works for your home decor, your mixed media and everything. £9.98 is the price on this one. Let me just show you how these look stenciled as well, because this is our Flower Lane. Now of course that would work either way up, so I've got it portrait way there, but if I turn it horizontally, landscape way, it works just as beautifully. You could just take the centre area mask off, or you could do the whole thing and then cut out. I can see that you could decoupage these little flowers up as well, stencil through and then cut them out maybe. And then this one here, I do like this. I'm holding it landscape way just because it's easier for the camera, but of course, let me just flip it a little bit just so you can see what it looks like the other way up. I really do like that. Beautiful. We've got one little card here as well. Now, very delicate in the background, but doesn't it look pretty? One of the stencils used there, it's the Flower Lane. Just gives that little bit of interest in that texture in the background. Do like that a lot. £9.98. As I say, half price on this one, £759,853. You're getting both of those stencils. Right, now we've got a set of 3 coming up for you. Now I like these as well because I can see other ways of working with them other than just the usual sort of texture paste and stenciling through. Now you have got 3 individual ones here. They're all in one bundle, you're getting them all. 6x6 is the size again. You've got the beaded strings, the string of lights and the beaded flourish. Now I like this because not only could you stencil through it, but maybe just using your pen and marking certain areas and then putting your gems over the top or your liquid pearls, you can sort of pick out detail and use your other mediums to bring out the detail in those as well. Really nice card we've got here as well. Another one I believe from Jo. I think Jo's done everything, and she said, I did ask and she did say yes, so she's worked very hard, hasn't she? Isn't that effective? Do love that with those flowers and then the black there. But you can see if you just wanted to pick out 1 or 2 of those little dots with gems as well, how nice that would look. £9.99 for this bundle as well, a £2 saving. Item number 281445. Now I've got my eye on this next set as well. I do like these. I like these a lot. Now these are your border stencils, very useful. Now you can see, I think, that if you look at them, if you're looking at the lace effect, you could elongate those as well. You can continue them on. In fact, you can do that with the feathers as well. The paisley, well, you can continue them all on. They're all continuous, aren't they, if you want them to be. So that means, because they're nice and flexible as well, you could put these around something circular. Let me just show you how we can flex these. Really, really nice. That's going to hold its shape. If you've got something, you know, like a repositionable spray as well, you could just hold it in place with that or just tape it down. Now you have got lovely borders here. You've got the peacock feathers, the paisley, and you've got lace borders 1 and 2. Let me just show you the swatches. Just a little snapshot of these actually. It's not the full length of it, but you don't have to use the full length. Just one of those paisleys would look lovely, wouldn't it? There we've got one of the lace borders. That is so effective. I do love that. I think that's my favourite one actually. Although I do like that one as well, because you've kind of got that crackly effect going on there as well. I like that. But the feathers are also beautiful. Do you know, you could build those up in so many different ways. You could have a fan of feathers, couldn't you? We've just got a little sample of a potty. This one looks as though Joe has actually put this around here as well as I described. You can see bringing out the detail of the lace there with your texture paste. And we've got a box here as well, so you don't have to use the whole of the outside. Just one side has been done there, but of course if you wanted to continue that round you could do. It's very easy to match that up. Isn't that effective? Really, really nice. Now you like these a lot. Almost a quarter of the stock has gone on this particular bundle already. £12.99. Again, a £3 saving. Item number 916207. Now we've got a set of 3 sentiments. This is the last item on the counter. Oh, it's 4. It's 4 we've got. We've got 3. Oh, actually, no, we haven't got 3. Right, it's 3 by 12. That is the size of these. Really nice size. You see, this is our happy place. I need that on my front door. It's me and my dogs. It's our happy place. Just saying that yesterday about where I live. Welcome to our home. That would go on my front door as well. Blessed and family. All those would work, wouldn't they, for your home? It would, yeah, maybe all 4 of them all in one go might be a little bit of overkill. Have you seen my doggy cottage I've been building on Facebook, everybody? If you haven't, you need to find it. Oh, yes. I live in a cottage and I'm building one for the dogs. 459184 is the item number. They need one of these sentiments on their door as well. £12.99 is the price here. £3 saving. Really, really like this as well. I do love to have sentiments. I just think it's always nice to read those happy words, isn't it? £3 saving, £12.99. There you go. That's the last item on the counter. But we have got some 7-day savers to tell you about as well. Now, these will change tomorrow. Remember, 8 o'clock, we get new 7-day savers, so you've got a little bit of time still to get these, just over a day. Now, let's have a look at these. Pink Frog, we've got some oyster pearl card, 50 sheets here, 15 centimetres by 42 centimetres. Now, if you've ever watched Karen, or Hazel actually, you'll have probably seen them using these size pieces of cards. Very, very nice for your different folds as well, or just for die cutting. £9.99 is the price. £6 is the saving. 566. Oh, I've missed it. Was it 034? I thought it was. Right. Quickie glue pens, always a good buy. Well worth stocking up on these as well. You've got a £7 saving. Just £12.50, all 5 of them there. 499 Remember, it comes out blue, it dries clear, not just for adding glitter as well. You can use this for foiling as well. You can put your embossing powder on there. So very useful indeed. Love those pens. And then finally for now, we've got All and Create for you as well. Take advantage of this one. A £3 saving, £9.99. You're getting 4 individual stamps in that one set. It's the unfurling petals. It's a lovely border stamp as well. 439223. Right, now then, we have got, of course, videos from Joe. And the first video will be using this particular set, and I know you're loving this one. Details on the screen. We are going to be handing over to Joe to see what she's up to, but 761065 if you do love this set.
So we're going to have a little play with backgrounds, some of the textured stencils. Now these will be in, you'll see these, they're in item 2 and item 4 that we've got today in the bundles, and there's a mixture of both. I think out of all the stencils that we've got on the programme today, the textures and all the background ones are absolutely terrific, and they've got so much mileage in them. So this is just really a little idea really that you could do for any background, especially for your journals as well, for your art journaling. These particular stencils would be superb for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually doing a little hanging. So what I've got as for my base is this is a grey board. You can see all I've done here is I've got a piece of grey board 7-inch square and a piece that's 6-inch square, and I've actually just stuck them on and then gessoed them black. And then what I've got is I've actually got 4 pieces of 3 by 3 inch squares. Now you'll see I've deliberately not actually stuck the piece of paper onto my 6 by 6 because I want to have the option to move them around if I want to do, once I've actually got them the backgrounds done. So what I've done is I've got the 4 together and then I've used masking tape just to fasten them temporarily to the back. I may decide that I want to actually leave them like this, but like I say, I do have the option then to move them around if I want to. So I've almost got the coloured background done, because you don't need to watch me doing that. Bear with me while I just get my... But I'll just add a little bit more to it. Now the one thing I must say, I do tend to get... Can you see here? That's one of my fingerprints, because obviously whilst I've been over here doing this, I've touched it over there, and I really need to get in the habit of putting a piece of card over the top so that I don't do that. So the colours that I'm using, this in particular is vintage violet. Oh, I've just made a new colour up. Wilted violet, which is obviously a really popular one that makes every background pop beautifully. So I've also got Twisted Citron in here. I've got a little bit of Mermaid Lagoon and a little bit of Peacock Feathers as well. So I'm just going to cover my trail over there, look, my DNA. Right, so a little bit of we'll put a little bit of Peacock Feathers into into that patch that not quite finished. And as always, of course, you can add, you can take away, you can put a little bit more on if you want to do, you know, the usual thing when it comes to doing backgrounds with inking. Obviously you could spray this, just make sure that it's all nice and dry afterwards. I need a bit more of a pop of colour actually, that's a bit slightly duller than what I would like. Just take that off. I think that one's ready for the bin. Right, so let me just add this little bit more of this Twisted Citron. Let me just make that pop a little bit more. There we go. Oh, that's better. There we go. So I think yeah, that's quite nice and bright, that's lovely. So I'll just leave those there in case I do want to add any more colour anywhere else. Right, so what we're going to do is we've got a variety of different stencils. So I've got the crackle, I've got the scratches. I think the scratches are really cool. It's got a really really nice one. That's the half-tone circles. And then this is a really really interesting one. We've got lots of things going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of different ideas, but I'm just basically just going to build up the different stencils. So can you see? Oh yes, it's here. Now I need to actually get a new black soot oxide. So at the moment I've been using my VersaFine Clay to actually add some background bits to some projects that I've been using. But obviously if you've got a nice black soot, then that will be ideal. There's no right or wrong really. Obviously when you're using a permanent ink, you do need to be aware that you do need to make sure you clean your stencil quite quickly. exactly. So what I want to do is I want to just build up lots of different, using all the different ones. So straight away you can see that the colours, then when you've got the black on the top, they really do pop nicely. So adding a little bit more over here as well. Okay, so that's the crackle. Now one of my, oh, this is just super. I've used this on one of my samples as well. It's actually in the studio, and I absolutely love this circle, this set of circles here that that you can see. They're sort of broken, but they're solid in some way in the inner circle. Just think they're fabulous. Then when you see in a second, you'll see exactly what I mean. They're very punchy. Look at that, really cool. They reminded me of the 60s sort of vibe on music that you, if you know what I mean. Let me just move that out of the way. So just popping it in somewhere else, just taking it off the page as well. Remember, that's always really good. You don't want to have it all looks as if it's been formed. Too much formality, unless of course that's what you want. So you can see it really is lovely, isn't it? Now I just want a little bit over in this part. So just remember, you're working in the 4 pieces. So you're looking at it as a whole, but remember you've got the 4 pieces separated. So if you're not terribly confident about going in and having a big piece in front of you, just think of them as individual pieces, as well as obviously the whole piece, if you see what I mean. Now I'm going to give this a quick blast because I don't want to start getting lots of dirty marks moving over from putting another stencil on. So bear with me 2 seconds. It's always worth doing that, especially when you've done your backgrounds as well. You don't want all the colours moving over. Although if that did happen, of course what you could do is you could just put something over it so that nobody would know anyway. Okay, that should do that nicely. Now I want to just add a few circles in. I'm still using the black, but these are really fun. So you've got the half circles here. You've got some that are, let me just trying to work it round so that I've got it in that corner. There we go. So just popping those there. I'm just adding a little bit. See, I've got a little bit of black there. Not quite sure where that's come from, but not to worry, because let's just put that on there and then add some circles. And we're the only ones that will know about that now. Right, and then you've got these, not just the circles on here, you've got these slightly stretched out ones as well, which are quite fun. More ovals. So let's just add that into the middle. Now, I don't want to overpower it, I'm quite happy with that now. But what I do want to do is quickly dry those bits that I've just done. What I want to do is just take in a second. So we've got lots of layers already. We've got obviously the coloured layer, we've got the black with the different patterns on. And now what I want to do is I want to actually put scratches on, but I'm going to go through this with my gel medium. Now at first, this is obviously going up. This is my 13 Arts gel medium. As you know, massive fan, and I don't know whether this huge pot is still in stock on the website, but if it is, grab it because it's absolutely brilliant stuff. Right, so what I'm doing is I'm going through right over everything, because of course what will happen is this will dry clear, completely crystal clear. So when I show you it, you'll just have to give me 2 minutes to dry it off, and then we can come back and give you the idea of how we've got it. So look at that. You can see already that that's created another completely different section there, which is really fun. If you pop back in a few minutes, that should be dry, and then we'll be able to finish off the project.
Oh, we will get back to Jo as well. I've got the finished sample actually here, and it is really lovely. I did show this earlier, and I picked this one out because I thought the colours were absolutely beautiful. Of course, using the various different stencils. The last stencil that we saw Jo using there, I believe, is in the one we've got in front of us. It is, yes. So let's give you the details there. We've got the scratches, we've got the wood, we've got the half-tone circles, and the distressed all in this one bundle. A £3 saving, £12.99 is the price, and over a quarter of the stock has now gone. 761065. Now I do love kind of the distress look. I do love sort of the backgrounds on canvases and on bits of MDF, and as we've seen with Jo's samples as well, on your gift boxes and home decor. These are all very, very useful because you've got those effects, whether it's a background or whether it's an overlay, as you saw Jo using there, onto an ink background as well. Extremely useful. 761065 is the item number. Now, something else that Jo used, of course, as we saw the start there, was the stencils from this bundle as well. The first one we've got on the counter here. Now, what we've got here is the stone, we've got the crackle in here, we've got the marble, and we've got the camouflage. So I'm just going to show you again the sample here. You can see where the crackle has been used there. Just lovely. It is nice to be able to mix those stencils up, isn't it, from different packs as well. So if you're going for more than one option, then of course you have got that option of mixing them and matching them together. And again, we've just seen Jo working that texture paste, or that clear texture paste, through that stencil from the other bunch that we've just shown you there as well. We will be back to Jo in a little while. Let's give you the details for this one though. If you want the stone, the crackle, the marble and the camouflage, £12.99 is the price for this one as well. All four of them, that's what you're getting. £3 savings, 633847. Now we are going back to Jo. We've got part 2 of that video coming up, so let's head right back over.
So there we go. We've got that nice and dry, so you can see that fantastic pattern going on with those scratches. I just love that particular one, that particular 6x6 stencil, I have to say. Now, so I've took the masking tape off, obviously you can see that. So I just wanted to show you what we could do if you wanted to. We could actually turn this one this way. There we go. And then we could turn this one this way. Okay, if we wanted to, you could have a little bit of a play. You could do 2 going this way or 2 going that, whatever, you know, whatever you want to do really. It's just, I think it's a really fun thing, because you wouldn't be able to do that if you kept it all in one square. And at the moment you've got lots of directions, haven't you? So that one's going that way, that one, and that one. So yeah, I think that's quite fun. Now the other thing that I will do is I will go around the edges with black, just to give that little bit of so that you can see the difference between the squares, just a tiny bit. And then I have got this butterfly, which is a craft card butterfly. That I've just blacked up with some black gesso, and then I put some iridescent multi-surface paint on. And then I have also got these words out of my stash. There we go. I do believe they were 13 Arts, and I've also used some of the now then, what did I use? Let me just grab it here. There we are. It's the Aged Rose Embossing Enamels from Stampendous. And then I'm going to do just some splattering on it. I'm not going to do it right now on the actual recording, because I want to finish it off. But it will be in the studio for you to have a little look at in its finished piece. So hope you've got some inspiration from that. Just have a little bit of play with backgrounds. do them in squares, move them around. And again, if you're not entirely happy about doing a bigger piece, do chop it up and do different quarters, or even different going down in stripes if you want to do that, and then that will build your confidence up into actually making backgrounds. But also use different mediums. So I've got the inks there, obviously I've got the gel medium. I could have gone on and used lots of different things, but we don't have that long today, so I've had to cut some of the, you know, get the demonstrations straightforward. But yeah, there you go. Hope you've enjoyed that.
We certainly did enjoy that, Jo. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely colours there, using a couple of different stencils from a couple of different batches there, as we did show you. But we are going to remind you of some others as well. We're starting at the opposite end of the counter this time. Back to our sentiments. Really do like these. Great size as well. You've got 3 inches by 12 inches as the size of the stencil. You've got This Is Our Happy Place, Welcome to Our Home, Blessed and Family. £12.99 is going to get you all 4 of these. £3 saving again. Item number 459184. And I do have a lovely sample here using This Is Our Happy Place. Also using one of the other stencils. I'm going to take this down the counter with me when we get back to this one as well, because we've got that Flower Lane in there as well. That's effective, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? Love the colours on there as well. 459184. If you want to go for the 4 sentiment stencils though, do take advantage of that saving. Right, now the border stencils. Now you are loving these. These have been busy. I'm not surprised. Out of everything on the counter, I've got a few favourites actually, but this is definitely one that would be in my basket. Definitely, yes. I especially like the lace edges. £12.99 is the price here. You've got £3 saving again. You are getting all 4. Once again, they are 3 by 12 inches. You can elongate these as well. You can match the patterns up so you can extend on them, which is lovely. And they are very flexible. They're great quality, but very flexible, so you can put them around jars and glass, and you can put something, you know, if you want to do your cylinders or your cans or something like that, then you certainly can do. Lots of detail in these as well, which I like. I will show you the boards again and the samples because it's well worth seeing them. So of course you've got your feathers. These are the peacock feathers. You do get one of the laces there. We've got lace 1 and 2. So I'll put those together so you can see the 2 of them together. Really lovely, aren't they? Very, very effective indeed. And then of course you've got that paisley in there as well. All very nice. Now if you wanted to put them around something circular or cylindrical, then of course you can do, and you can see that's exactly what Jo's done there. Use your texture paste or just spritz through or ink through. You don't always have to use the texture paste. But what I love, 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 love is this one here. Now, down my earpiece, I'm hearing Meg saying, could you use this with clay? Do you know, you actually could, because you could roll over the top and pick up the impression with your air dry clay as well. Do you know, I always mention clay in every show, so I was avoiding saying it, but I should do really, because so many of you have got the air dry clay, then you should really look at those options as well. So yes, do use them with your clay. £12.99 is the price, as I say, 916207, and once again take advantage of the £3 saving. Right, we've got beaded strings for you next. 3 stencils in one bunch here. We've got 6x6s again for you. Lovely, again, because you've got that lovely design there. You don't have to use the whole of the stencil. You can pick out different elements from there. I do like the fact that you've got all sorts of mediums that will work with these. But as I said before, if you just want placement for a few gems, then just mark through with a pen or a pencil, and then put gems in place as well. So you've got lots of different options. £9.99 is the price of this one, a £2 saving. You're getting all 3. Item number 281445. Lovely sample there from Jo again. Oh, let me just grab that sample again for Flower Lane, because we've got Flower Lane. In fact, you've got 2. You've got A4 stencils here, 2 of them, Flower Lane, and we've also got the Delicate Flourish as well. Really pretty. This is another one that I really like, actually. Let me just show you the Delicate Flourish. Of course, you can use these which way up you like. So it could go that way. You look at this centre one, you could have it going that way. You could have it kind of in a corner, kind of on a slant. It's entirely up to you. So that's the Delicate Flourishes. There's your Flower Lane. which is really, really nice. Again, landscape or portrait, or just pick out certain details. That would work very, very nicely. If you want to keep it quite subtle, you can do. I love how Joe's put this into the background on that card there. It just adds that little bit of interest and texture without overpowering what else is going on in the card. And then, of course, using one of the sentiments, we've got Flower Lane on this board as well, which is very effective, using those metallic finishes there. £9.98 is going to get you both of the A4 stencils. That's a half price saving because you're saving £10. 759853 is the item number. Right, we've got some more sentiments for you. Now this is, we've got a whole bundle of 4 here. These have been busy as well. I think these have been busy because not only have you got different sentiments, different fonts, you can pick out those words individually, but you've also got those other elements there as well, like the florals, different themes as well. Heal the past, live the present, dream the future, is it? Yes, it is. Dream the future. There we go. The secret ingredient is always love. The best memories are made when gathered around the table. Oh, I really like that. And I also love that flourish at the bottom as well. That's so useful on its own. But, you know, again, just pick out those elements that you need. And then, of course, we've got life is beautiful and there is so much to smile about. Always smiling here. Love the florals on that one as well. £12.99 is the price on these. £3 saving, 511049. Now our best seller so far in this hour is this bundle here. I'm not surprised actually because everybody loves the journaling, the mixed media. This could work with a grungy look, it could work with a very pretty look, so you've got lots of options. All 4 stencils for £12.99. You're getting scratches, wood, half-tone circles and distressed as well. Almost half of the stock has gone. This is the busiest bundle we've got. I think you've seen the advantage of these. We've also seen Joe use them in the video as well. £12.99, £3 saving. Do grab these while you can. 761065. And we've just got one little sample here. You can just see one of them using the background. In fact, there's 2 of them being used. Yes, we've got a little bit of the circles there as well. So that's just one idea. Great as a background. Great just using with your ink or your sprays, but also with all those different mediums as well. Right, now what about the roses? These are lovely as well. I do love the little rosebuds that Joe's used on that box. But you've got so much to work with again here. The bloom and grow is very nice as well. The tree there with the flowers. Very pretty. If you want to, you know, these overlaid with the more of the grungy look of the last bundle as well would work. It doesn't matter, you can mix things around however you like. Lovely florals here. Let me just show you this card and then I'll show you bloom and grow. And then I'll give you a reminder of how that box looks as well because I do think it's very, very pretty. There you go. Bloom and grow, that's really nice. And then if you look at the little rosebuds that have been used, the stencil here for decorating the background of the box, that is so pretty and effective. Don't ever throw your boxes away. £12.99, £3 saving, item number 556948. Now, we did see Joe using our next bundle earlier on, but we're going to see it again. Oh, no, we're going to see the roses. We're going to see the roses in this next video. So we're going to stop there. We'll come back to the other one in a little while. Let's go ahead and see what Joe's got in store for us this time.
We've got a really nice, quick demonstration here using the rose, one of the roses, which is in item 3. You're going to get various, let me turn that round so you can see it better. You're going to get various different stencils with different rose ideas. So really, really pretty collection, this one. So you have actually got that beautiful rose bouquet, the flourish, but I'm going to be using this one here. So what I wanted to show you was that we could use pattern paper to actually highlight what we're doing, so we don't always have to go on to a plain paper necessarily. So have a little look in your paper stash, see what you've got, because I'm sure you've got lots of different papers. You don't want anything too bright, obviously, because the main focus wants to be on the stencil. We'll just pop that one up there for you so you can have a little look. So what I've got here is I've got this paper. So it's got quite a muted background, but it has got quite a significant background, so it's still going to be there so the eye catches it, but it's not too bright, so it will take away from what you're going to do with the stencil. So we're actually going to use, let me just pop that down right there. We're going to use the Distress Oxides just to daub through the stencil itself. So you can see it's obviously got some of the rose flower. Now I know these tips that I'm going to be chatting about, maybe if you are quite a regular user of stencils you will know these sort of things, but we've always got new viewers, so just pointing a couple of little things out. You will notice that I'm actually coming into from the outside into the actual design. Never go with any daubers or anything that you're actually using to colour through a stencil away and go underneath the stencil, because that will actually sort of take away from that lovely edge of the pattern. Now if you're more comfortable doing this, as you can see, I'm just literally popping it on and in a nice circular movement, just going over the top of that. Now I know that I've got a bud, a rose bud up here, so I'm just going to put a little bit there. Don't worry unduly if you go onto the area that's going to be the leaf, because really, to be quite honest, it's not going to matter. It's quite a lovely way of doing building up a pattern using the daubers, and then you can obviously add different shades and different colours if you wish. So I'm going to just do a little bit of the actual rose garland itself on the bottom here, so I'll just carry on and do a little bit of that. So this will be more what we're saying about going over the actual leaf. You will, unless you want to mask off, but of course masking off, especially on a design this intricate, will take you quite some time. Okay, so it really is up to you. Obviously if you've got lots of time and you would quite like it to be more accurate, then go ahead and do that. But I think with some stencils it really is quite nice actually. It gives it that sort of like a faux watercolour type idea, because you're going into different colours and what have you. So you see what I mean. Right, so now I think I've got all the pink. Obviously we can add more if we want to do. And now I'm going to add my green, which is the peeled paint. So now going back in and doing exactly the same, but just onto the leaves. And again, if you go onto the pink areas, then don't worry about it unduly. We can always just go back in and just do a little bit more if we wish, and just doing exactly the same as what we did before, just giving that like a pouncing idea, really, making sure you keep putting a little bit more on. I think it's a gradual build up is better than trying to go in with a lot of ink on your actual dauber. Just build it up nice and slowly, then you've got a little bit more control as well, which is always quite nice. Of course we can take it off and we can have a little look as to seeing what we've got so far, and then if we want to add on we can just pop the stencil back on, no problem. There we go. And also you can see I'm holding it with this hand. Of course you can fasten it down with masking tape. I am possibly a bit of a lazy stencil user, and I do tend to do it like this. I also think it's because we often are in a little bit more of a hurry when we're demonstrating, and by doing all this, by fastening it down with all the stencil tape, sometimes if we can get away with it, obviously, it's quicker. Right, so like I said, just keep hand there and just lift it up, and as you can see, it really is quite lovely. So you've got that really nice, that lovely swag of the roses at the bottom. But what I want to do is, as I said, we can add, and I want to put a little bit more down onto this rose at the bottom, and this one, just to give that a bit more colour, and also just going in onto that main rose as well, giving that a little tiny bit more. And there we go. Let me just have a little look. Yes, that's better. I like that. A little bit more green in that top rose here. There we go. And I think I'm happy with that. Yes, I am. That's lovely. Now what I want to do is, you'll see actually, I'll bring this one in. You'll see this is actually got that beautiful holographic appearance to it. Well, that is the that's Crafty holographic 3D gel. Now, excuse mine because it hasn't got an official label on it, but you will find this on the website. I'm sure you've seen me use it lots and lots of times. But what you need to do is, you need to do two things. You need to give it a quick dry. This will take 2 seconds, so just bear with me. Okay. I would recommend that you dry whatever ink you're using, just give it a quick dry. And the other thing that you need to do is just wipe your stencil over. Now don't be too fussy, you don't have to go and wash it or use any detergent. The reason why you do that is, I'll just give it a quick dry, is because the ink that's actually on the stencil, what you don't want is, you don't want to drag it into the other colour. So the pink going into the green, then you get a bit of a muddy colour and it doesn't look too great. So let's try and get that in the same place, which is not a problem because it's quite a easy pattern. It's not difficult once you've got one area in. There we go, the other's going to just slip in to where it should be. Not a problem. Now then, so we'll just take our gel, palette knife, and now at this moment in time you will obviously, you'll see, and those that have used it already, you will see that you've got that opaque appearance with the gel, but of course that does dry beautifully clear, which is really special because it looks like glass once it's done. Okay, so just go in, let's get this bottom piece nice and straight. There we go. Okay, just pop in a little bit on this bottom piece as well, a little tiny bit more. You use hardly any, of course, because you maybe as well, because my pot's very low. There we go, and lifting that up. Now, like I said, at the moment, of course, put this in your into water straight away. I'll do that in any second. At the moment, it won't look quite as bright as what you would expect it to. Obviously, looking at the picture here, but when it dries, it will dry with that beautiful colour underneath. You've got that stunning holographic appearance as well. Now, just very quickly, if I just tell you what else I did, I took the half-tone circles as well, and took the pink, the worn lipstick, and just popped that here and there, not rigidly in any particular way, but just to add a little bit more pink onto the background. And there you can see, so you've got that lovely pattern, self-patterning of the paper. You've got the rose, the holographic gel, and then that little bit of an addition to give that lots of layers and interest. Nice quick technique. I hope you can have a little go at that.
Thank you very much, Jo. Now you can see the details for the bundle that Jo's been using there. If you want those beautiful florals, the blushing roses, rose parade, mini rose background, and the bloom and grow. 556948 is the item number, £12.99, and you're saving £3, of course. And I have got that card that Joe was just showing you. Now we're finishing with our bestseller as well, which I believe we have got one of the stencils in here that's been able to use that card as well. Now this particular bundle, you have been loving this throughout the hour. We've got various different themes here. You've got scratches, you've got wood, you've got half-tone circles and the distressed as well. 6 by 6 is the size of these. And how much? Oh, 65% of the stock has gone as well. Really, really useful indeed. Do like these an awful lot, and so are you loving them as well. 761065. Of course, used for all sorts of different reasons. Let's have another look at some samples as well. I'm going to show you this one again. Using the scratches in the background there. We've got the little circles there as well. Those half-tone circles have been used. And let me bring in that first demonstration that Jo did, because she's also used these stencils in this one as well. So you can see the circles there, and that glaze, if you can just pick that up, you can see that's one of the stencils as well. Very, very useful indeed. £12.99. Grab those while you can. Take advantage of that saving. 761065. Now, back to the camouflage, the stone and the crackle. And what's the other one? We've got the marble in here as well. Another set that's been a popular one, actually. £12.99 again. £3 is the saving. Item number 633847. Now, I've got 3 samples here. There's one missing, but we have got a sample card as well. And I'll bring in that other sample again. There you've got your marble. That looks really effective using those different inks. Again, use your sprays and mix those colours up as well. So many different mediums work with stencils. Don't forget you can emboss with them. There's your crackle. There you've got your stone as well. Just another sample here, just using one of the stencils, and of course we've got that wonderful demonstration that Jo did again with the butterfly on it that also uses this particular bundle. There we are. You can see the crackle on there as well. There we go. Lovely. Right, lovely demonstrations from Jo as always. Looking forward to seeing Jo again. I'm not in on Thursday when she's back actually, but I'm sure I'll be seeing her very, very soon. Do stay with us. We've got much more coming up. Details still on the screen for that final bundle there at the top of the counter. 633847. Do remember to check your baskets out as well. You can continue shopping, of course. Lots to choose from. It's all there on the website. Don't forget about the 7-day savers as well. They'll be changing tomorrow, so there might be some bargains that you want to get hold of. Now then, coming up next, Rachel's in today. I'm going to be giving you the menu in a little while. But as I say, do continue buying. Take advantage of all the bargains and the discounts we've got for this hour. I'll see you in a minute. Yes, coming up next, we've got the one-day special, of course. It's Elizabeth Craft Designs. And then we've got Plaid Gallery Glass, followed by Designer Fabric Happy Hour.
Welcome to Club G45 from Graphic 45, the monthly tutorial kit that allows you to create some of the most beautiful projects by accessing a step-by-step video viewable online. This month's tutorial is the Club G45 Ocean Blue Collector's Box and Mini Album and Matchbook Box Kit. You will get almost everything you need to create both of these projects from scratch, including access to this month's step-by-step video tutorial and accompanying project sheet. Simply order yours by purchasing item number 467894 for £49.99, plus your postage from Hochanda.com, or give us a call on 01733 60 2000 for instant access to this month's Club G45 from Graphic 45.
Hi, I'm Bev. Hi, I'm Sam, and we're from Be Crafty. Be Crafty is a family-run company. Sam is my sister, and we love bringing brand new products to Hochanda. We manufacture and design all our own ranges of stamps, inkables, MDF, lots and lots of inspiration that we love to bring and share with you.
If you tune in to Hochanda to join us, you'll see that mine and Bev's style are totally different. But what that does is it brings you lots of styles and techniques that you can include in your crafting too.
Our ranges are increasing all the time with the lovely hand-drawn images that Sam and myself are trying to bring to you, plus the fantastic new designs that we like to bring in the inkables, in the dinkables and the MDF as well, so you can use them across all different sorts of crafts and bring the best we can to Hochanda too. So make sure you don't miss the Be Crafty shows on Hochanda.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there. I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have. Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website, quoting the item number 888 888. So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Hi there, I'm Nick from Crafterscope. I've been crafting for as long as I can remember. It started off making things just for myself, but then friends and family asked if they could use them too. It was really important to me to bring something unique to the crafting arena, something that was different and something that people would enjoy using just as much as I do. I really hope you'll come and join me on Hochanda for my shows with Crafterscope.
Well, hello, a very good morning to you. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. My name is Rachel. Thank you so much for joining us here on Hochanda today. Lovely to have your company. How are you today? Well, you're about to get happier if you love playing with your sort of books, journals, whatever you want to call it, memory keeping items. This is a lovely